so good morning. My name is Tanusha. I'll be examiner for today. So can you please tell me your full name?
Hi, good morning. So my name is Bang Hui San.
Okay, so and what shall I call you?
You can call me Hui San.
Alright, Hui San. So can you please tell me where you're from?
I'm from Skudai, Johor, but my exact hometown is in Segamat.
Okay, now in this first part, I would like to ask you some information about yourself. So can you please tell, okay, let's talk about reading. So do you often read?
Yes, I do, because reading is one of my hobby, and then I actually spend, normally every day I will read something, so no matter how busy I am, and then
Okay, so what is your favorite kind of book to read?
Actually, I love to read many kinds of books, such as actually any reading materials. For example, newspapers, novel, or magazine. But the most favorite reading material for me is motivational. Is more to motivational type, and I like to buy. Normally I won't buy a very thick one. I will buy a moderately thick one so that I have it will make me to have the motivation to read it, because it won't take so long time for me to finish it.
Alright, okay. So do you think it is important to encourage children to read?
Yes, I think it's very important to encourage children, especially children nowadays, to read more, because in my personal opinion, I think that the children nowadays spend a lot of time in playing with their phones, or playing computer games, and they rarely spend time in reading, and this will actually decrease their general understanding in text. So and especially when we ask them to read a very long passage, or just a newspaper, news, they will think that is very they will feel that it's very lazy for them to read anything, and sometimes they even yawn when it comes to reading. So I think it's really important to encourage them, and I think teacher and parents play a very important role in encouraging them. So parents should also have the habit of reading, so that their children will also follow their footsteps.
Okay, so now we'll be moving to part 2. Alright, so now I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, here's some paper and pencil. Okay, you can make notes, and here's your topic. Don't write anything on the task card.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the task card. Alright, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I'll tell you when time is up. You can start speaking now, please.
Okay, so the question is about what type of gift, a present that I bought for someone, and then the present that I choose was a custom button badge and keychain. And then
Who was it?
I bought it for my 23 years old sister. And then the reason why I choose it is because it is something quite meaningful for both of us, because I can actually make my own notes for her. So actually my sister is studying MBBS, which is Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. So, and I think that this is a quite stressful course, but my sister character, she is a very self-controlled and strong person. So she will not easily show any emotion even when she's she's facing stress, or she's not happy or anything. So when I customize the badge, I actually write something on the badge for her, which is I call her as Dr. Chloe. Chloe is her nickname. And then I actually write 2 quotes for her. One of it is, if you do what you love, it is the best way to relax. So the meaning behind it is I want her to because choosing this path is her own decision. So I want her to always enjoy what she has chosen, and then because she is now in her final year.
Alright, your time is up. I'm sorry. Okay, we will move on to part 3. So we've been talking about a time when you gave someone a present, and now I'd like to discuss 1 or 2 general questions related to this. Okay, let's consider first of all about the presents for children. What kind of presents do children ask for today?
In my opinion, I think children nowadays, they will like to have something sweet, food as their present.
Okay. What effect has advertising had on this?
The food I mentioned just now was like such as snacks or like soft drinks. So what effect was the advertising towards children? I think it really affects children affinity towards this kind of unhealthy food, because children will think that it was such a pleasure to have this kind of food, because the advertising they make it very it's so much pleasure having that kind of snacks.
Alright. Okay, so next is, should advertising directed at children be banned?
Yeah, in my opinion, I think if the advertising is about this kind of unhealthy food, I think yes, because children they are very they are not mature enough yet, so they can't really think whether the thing they have chosen is good for their health or not. So when they watch the advertisement, they will think that this is something good or happy after they have taken it. So it will really affect the children thinking to have this kind of food.
Okay. So let's move on to the topic of consumerism. Is it better to shop in big supermarkets or in small local shops?
I think it depends on the person convenience. So if I have more time, I will actually choose to shop at a bigger store, because this kind of store actually they order things in a bulk, so they actually can get cheaper price, and they also do many kinds of promotions or sales to attract more people to come. So I think if I have time, I will go to, and also this kind of stores normally located far in city. So so if I have a time, I will choose to go to this kind of shop and then just buy whatever I want at a time. But if I have limited time, it is better to go to smaller shop, because the price actually won't get so much difference, maybe just like few cents. So if I need to save time, I will choose to go to small stores.
Okay. So what are the dangers of credit cards?
In my opinion, I think credit cards can cause people to spend more, because as you can see nowadays, online shopping is quite popular among people. So with credit cards, they can just enter their credit card details to buy anything they want. But if they have to use cash, they cannot do online shopping. They have to go to the shop, and then it will somehow like they will have time to think before they really spend the money. And then also nowadays they are using PayWave system, so people just need to tap their card on the machine, and then the transaction is approved. So this kind of business is very convenient, and then it will cause people to spend a lot, and then they will spend without any consideration.
Okay. So how can children be encouraged to develop a responsible attitude towards money and spending?
I think parents and teachers in schools play a very important role in encouraging children to do more saving. Yeah, because I think parents can buy a very cute piggy bank for their children, so that their children will develop the habits of saving money. And also teachers can also encourage children by for example organizing some charity event, and then the children will play the role to collect money, and then this will somehow give them an idea about money, so that they will think that money is something important in order for them to get something they want.
Okay. So thank you very much. That is the end of our speaking test simulation.
Okay, thank you.